And we are back here for round 6. Final round. The adventure's almost closed down here for the first day, but we still have day 2 to kind of go over. So we'll have that one being up soon-ish, hopefully. And working our way through into these lobbies. OUG is kind of a menace right now. If you guys haven't been checking through rounds 1 through 5, round 3 had OUG with 30 kills. And round 5 just recently had them at a 20+ game for eliminations. And now they're rocking Sand Siphon. And you know what's crazy to me about OUG, right? It's the fact of this. It's the fact that they had not burned any hero points. They kept a variety for 2-round picks. Or like choosing a comp twice in a row. And not playing that comp for a 3rd time in a row. 521 finds their, I think this is where 521 expends their choice pick pool to go into Sand Siphon comp by default, which is good for the rotation of them being in there. DRG accounting to go into Snowball for the 2nd time, if I'm not mistaken. And then what happens then is that XCG rocks into Sand Siphon as well. Round 2, it's round 3 I want to see. I want to see what round 3 goes through, because I'm seeing Sand Siphons being picked here from BVE for the round picks. And we have GG actually choosing AOT or the Wuchen Viper Tessa. We see a Cannonball from Bauda. We see an AOT again for KLA. And again for JJH, again for FPX. And then onto JTM, but then WBG opting in for a Snowball. Good. I want to see what they kind of got cooked up here for that one. Just got my groceries in just recently, so I'm actually I got chicken, I got a butt roast, as well as like pot roast. So I'll be deciding on how I want to make each and every one of those. How's your dinner, guys? Hopefully it's gonna be good. But besides the point, the reason I say that is because OUG is cooking as well into these rounds for value of points. This comp being actually their highest scoring comp, 22.7 average. It's kind of nuts, gotta be honest. Let's take a look at the skills though for the first selection of the first wave between Bauda, XG, FPX, and GG, and so on and so forth. I don't think I'm gonna see V3 from this point for Temi. Good. But that's an F2 Tessa from FPX. So they're bringing this one back from the previous rounds. From rounds, I think 1 or 2 we saw F2 Tessa work through. And it's not gonna be the case there for CGS from GG though. He's not gonna. He wants to make sure LXM and he are able to go through. But J Team are actually rocking in for F2 as well as an option. Going scanning over to DRG because I want to see F2 for the Yodohime, F1 for the Weishan, V1 for the Justina, and then until WBG, V1 for Justina, F3 for Justina, for the Yodohime, which I think is possibly the better option. I don't know. I mean, you want to kind of give Recluse to Sleepwalker or to Justina. And that's kind of what it enables for her to do. Like, if she needs to kind of rush in there, but she gets, locked out, then she can have that F3 from Yodohime to kind of keep her safe while things kind of dwell down before the duration expires. But V1 for Temi from Unique. Ivan with the V2. That's a rare pick, a V2 coming out from 17S. Not to say it hasn't been done before. It's just more so about the usage of the V2 is rare and scarce in between. It's kind of tough to kind of work off of because, like I said, the animation for Viper in V1 and V2, it's tough to kind of work it into the mix, especially considering that V1 5-second stun. Let's throw Weishan ult out the mix. Let's throw F1 Temi out the mix, right? Like, you have, or F Billy in general for Temi, you have like an animation of a second of Viper that's expended and an energy dodge when you finish the animation for the snap. Because when you snap, you're stuck in this weird animation and you're walking and you're not able to do anything. If you're not immediately in front of the enemy, you're gonna have to chase them down anyhow, and then you're down a second. You're down possibly a double 2.0 blue focus, and then this puts it in a weird spot where you're not able to kind of take the much time. Like, the V2 is really good for one guarantee, and that's making sure everyone is stopped in their tracks, heavy stagger or not, from V3 contending with it. And V2 does it so that you stun them. Yeah, you keep them in their place. Yeah, they're silenced, of course. You're in mitigation though, and you're slow. You can't really catch them past the point, especially with F3 to be an available status quo for that. So depending on how well you kind of have that in mind for your team, there's not going to be much chance for you to get off with using V2. But listen, it all comes down to the plays. If they're really grouped up and they're really close to you and they have no opportunity to escape from your gaze from an R&B blue focus being immediately from your ultimate, then cool. And then F3 afterwards to kind of burn on the cooldown. But besides the point, let's take a look and see about this. Let's take a look and see about this spawn, because I want to see how this is kind of coming through. JJH into the Shadow Jade Mine. We're going to see OUG over by the Shipwreck Expanse. WBG over by that Windwheel Gorge area with J-Team and Seth's Winery spawn, I believe, from KLA. If not, they are near to that spot. And then we're going to see 521, Bauda. They're going to be all the way inside of the forest, southwest of, or northwest of Daylily Meadow. And then we're seeing BBE spawning right into the heart of Celestra's northwestern forest, where they can actually go from Artisan's Grove / Moneytown into Fireflies. And if not, we are going to see a commending amount of box spawns coming in from Crow's Nest from FPX, where they're going to pick up a Moonbane no matter what. XCG, I've seen this time and time again. XCG and GG are the only, like, GG Shaw and XCG specifically, as a whole team, those individuals just spawn over here, man. And GG and DRG are also in the vicinity, where GG is in a Noble Cave and DRG is in the heart of Sunwings. So, I mean, box spawns for FPX big time. For Crow's Nest, they're going to be working their way of breaking those boxes and getting themselves ultimates through east side of the ridge off of Sunveil 1 Shrine and make their way towards Celestra as well. So let's take a look and see how this final round goes. Because DJH is also kind of doing the same thing. If they get to box the shop immediately, they get an opportunity to buy Moonbane and rushing through a Sigma Mine for that loot pattern. Kind of based to go to Sun Cave as well, so they can go ahead and get full ultimates. Now, into Shipwreck, OUG, J-Team, they're fighting off immediately. J-Team Lee getting caught into that grapple was not what he was looking for, not at all, and gets caught onto being eliminated. And this is a massive, okay, hold on. Massive gold lead, right? To the point where SS can go straight for this. And, Peak buys Bauda buys a Moonbane. You know, we attested to seeing that. And they actually find a kill off of Pampy in 521. And OUG finds a purchase of Moonbane. It seems that SS is really quick to that shot, man. That's good, because King is chasing out Zem towards his ghost town and towards his meadow. So it's kind of tough for seeing whether or not WBG are going to catch up to them, because they're also right behind. And WBG has ultimates across the board besides for Baiji, so they're not going to have a Yorohime ult on standby. But we'll have to see how this chase ends up, because now that SS is the carrier of the Moonbane as a Temi, he's going to have to make good timing of that when the third party drops in there. But WBG seeing this out into this forest line, I think the King was told, hey, back off here, we found him. Zem gets found out, clinks, jump LMBs. That's how you get a contest with the fan, because you don't want to kind of incur so much dodges and catch another stagger. That's the whole point. Jump LMB, jump LMB, jump LMB. Now as it comes out, you scare rushing towards the Shipwreck Expanse. Looks like BBE is going to try to get this FBX kill if they can, but the tether is strong for Dongxing. Doesn't catch Snack. Snack has ultimate cast for V2. Doesn't get enough time to proc it out here, but it's a resulting kills from BBE. Roy Shishi coming through here. Gets caught into the tether by water, and enough damage to be dealt out so where they can focus onto the Zhao Hu. Nice parry, though. Alright, Ben gets out with a Wistero, throws it, doesn't hit him, but we're going to see Beta for the blue focus. F3 is out, but its stagger is caught, and there's going to be an R&B delay, and that's going to be it for FPX here. 3 eliminations for BBE. Quick to eliminate the team. We're going to see FPX decide to spawn. They might go to Crow's Nest based if they do, again. But they are going to be able to go get it out there. I've seen that twice so far. Bauda going to be going ahead. Trying to fight a Justina. Oh, man. Purple Coal Sword? Okay, that's kind of massive. Iran's going to have to try to focus onto WFC, but I'm not sure Peak is looking to spawn here. If he is, this is a make or break spawn, because now that Wushin has ultimate priority here, a nice freeze from Moonlight, catches the R&B. There's nothing to keep Iran alive into this corner, except for that beacon drop. Kind of hot, but no extra slashes to kind of stagger, but a freeze like that, oh, that's what I like to see. Moonlight going to go ahead and pick up their team's second elimination from that dash, and it was clean. Now they have a bounty on site for the target. Finds him in the tree line, you know, and it seems like he's just having the high ground. They find him though. Who is that? Jing, right? Yeah, Jing is getting himself out there. He's got a bounty scroll in his hand. This is the final. Those were the final set of lives for Urana Peak. I'm not sure why they took the salty. I have to be 110% because I mean, no, they didn't take the salty, but it felt like they did. It honestly did feel like they did. We'll have to see what happens here. F3 coming out from LXM. Free 3, nice parry from LXM actually, and we're gonna see this chance for SS to get caught out. He has F Wisp up, yes he does, and this is gonna give him enough time to catch CZS, who does have F1 available. SS looking to try to get caught through with a third party coming in here from WBG. Massively undervalued third party. WBG taking their chance here and chasing out OUG in 3-3-0 and looking for a reset for those cannon shots. Dude, this is easy for Sleepwalker, bro. This is water. This is a cakewalk. Cakewalk dash is right here. Oh, he gets content enchant. There it is. Freeze. Goes ahead. Reinitiates as enchant. I don't know if it's going to have much value for this team, but he has ultimate up again. He just really came through here. Stole Soul Bloom and then went for those dashes for the resets. LXM going to be caught out here for Joe's jump LMBs, and GG's picking up 4 or 5 eliminations into this game so far. Pretty good. I like the position that we saw Sleepwalk actually took, because like you can see how he was being like they sneaky in here, right? Dash immediate. After that Temi circle comes in, boom, went straight towards the Temi. Got the kill off of SS, right? And this is how you gotta do it against Wu-Chens. This is how you counter Wu-Chens, right? Even though he saw you go into a chase mode, Justina works best like this way, where she can like just lock into the team that's trying to escape, trying to reset. Because you can see F3 is coming out here. Even though Tesla Ultimate catches Sleepwalker here, that right there, that's all he needs. Finds an RMB with the, he sees his teammate get that RMB, and it just comes down to cleanupville for his team to come through here. Even though they got content chant, you know, Baiji was going up against CJS and just had to pick up the elimination. Just make sure he can go through on this end to chase out LXM as the final remaining teammate. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Now we're gonna take a look over to what seems to be it's not Council Courtyard. Where is that? Look at the overview. That's Ghost Town. That's actually right next to these guys. Kind of interesting. Lee avoids a Tesla ultimate, I'm assuming. I don't know if XLY threw that in his face, but we're gonna see Godly gets almost content soul break. Godly just releasing those neutrals. Nice parry. An immediate F1 from Godly though. And there's gonna be a Tesla enchant, and that's gonna be a Wu-Chen port for J Team. Let's see if they're gonna get the res off. They were quick with holding E right before the tether enchant. Lee can't do anything. Even if he tried to reset, I don't think they're gonna allow it. He uses F3 to give Zem just enough time, and a nice Tesla ultimate from XLY to turn this fight around. And then the third party comes out here. And then for this points, there's BBE picking up those eliminations like water. And J Team I think goes down completely, right? They are eliminated, yeah. 13 placement. That's how they're going to finalize so far before any extra kills coming out from BBE. Because remember, this is the 4th place position. They're looking at JJH, Moran, BBE's Roshishi Khan into that Tesla enchant. We're going to see whether or not any denials for the enchant. Not going to happen. Just buying for time. And Roshishi has ult active, so he's got to be oppressive anyways. Finds a hit stacker off of Godly. Godly has F up again. Roshishi being quick with the focus slide. Quick thinking. Even if he has a Hong Sword, he just went with it. Or not Roshishi, Godly, right? Shu? No, it was Shu. I think Shu was the one who kind of focused it into him. Yeah, not. Let me see. Yeah, Shu. Yeah. It's kind of funny. And Roshishi picks up his F1. He goes in. Godly's. This team is still at half HP for armor and overall, so they're at like 1500 each. So hoping to see how that kind of ends up on this end. Roshishi looking for cannon shots and just building up rage passively. He's at 67% right now. I don't know how OUG is going to come in here for a third party, honestly. Wait. Let me think about this. All right. He gets caught in the grapple as OUG pulls up. These guys have common weaponry, blue armor. They have ultimate, though, for you. This is big if SS can find that soul bloom, because they got eliminated by WBG. I don't know where but WBG is. They were pretty close towards that ghost town. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a nifty spot right now. If they just so happen to pass by Jade Pond and see all this insane like action happening in the moment. But it looks like BBE are not gonna incite this violence. JJH still looking for range shots. Bin is that frontliner. He's kind of shooing away as being a shoehorn for them if they decide to want to push in. But they're playing the very parallel game of positions. Now on to back to Sunwing's Rest. We are going to see DRG into this bar. And then obviously with right then and there, Moonlight goes straight to the sky. Nice glide. At least he hasn't hit any poison streams, right? But we finally had OUG surpass that, like OUG earning a 110 plus day in one day, and you're still in the game. It's like it's kind of nuts to see that value, right? Like imagine that value, right? And just kind of obtaining it in a singular day. It's just nuts to me, to be honest. And they earned a 22 bond. They earned a Sand Siphon with 30 kills and an AOT comp with 20 plus kills. So both sides of the comps working to much value towards each one. But we do see this chance for the Romy Yangs. 521 has that bounty scroll on them. I think, I'm not sure who picked up that. I think DRG picked up that bounty scroll on them. And then, I don't know. I mean, the move, Moore's Blessing is where? I'm missing it. It's Moore's Blessing. Oh, 521's right next to it. That's tough. the Moonbane. I think that's DRG's Moonbane, right? Yeah, DRG used that Moonbane. And so with that, you know, FPX rocking down Celestra towards the Ghost Towns, Council Courtyards, Romy Yang. OUG still in Ghost Town, or I say the Graveyard instead of Ghost Town for the first time, next to Council Courtyard. XGG and JJH are nearby to one another, but this is first realm. Have to see where this kind of ends up, because it's Summoning Griefs, big time. And it's gonna be huge value. Shu actually, whoa, armor pierce from who? From who? Oh, from Kakaxi, of course. 500 damage though. It's kind of nuts. I think that's actually close to 500. And we're gonna see the first Romy Yang fight between WBG and DRG, and this is gonna enter up pretty concisely. Let's take a look and see. Sleepwalker goes to the sky. Blue armor for WBG, by the way. 5 eliminations though. The Moonlight gets caught to that midair stagger. Very nice from Sleepwalker. He's looking to try to position out. Mistimes the LMB right there. We do see a Hepta detach that was in Aishao's hands. Nice counter ultimate from Sleepwalker while it looks for the lineup. He's looking for the dodge. Staggers to kind of deny the parry attack. Gets caught to the Hex Harmony, so this is going to be punishment for him. Yeah. Yep. Kanta burns. He doesn't die yet. Moonlight is close with this. Doesn't get eliminated, or does get eliminated, but Moonlight's also in the same boat of getting caught in the musket shots, and he finds that pillar as salvation. As Wushin's looking to reset, we're going to see Baiji looking for those slam downs. DRG's WFZ trying to find some sort of protection if he needs to find it. But Aishao revealed his secondary Hepta detach. Nice parry from Wushin. And F3 was nice because it's a longsword, and he can do that. And as Moonlight kind of goes ahead and works his heal off, he's going to look for a Blistering Edge against WF Zed. Zed goes into the sky, and it looks like Moonlight is going to have his teammate in safe positions. And Baiji goes down. That's going to be DRG's victory round for kills number 6. Now, on to the other Romy Yang. I don't even know what just happened in the last split second there. Immediate expulsion of BBE. How fast was that? That was just 2 teammates, 2v2, 3v2. And it was during that Temi ult and a Takeda Fury Blast and RMB and just straight... I don't even know how to say it, like just evisceration? It just comes down towards the pressure. That's why Takeda and Sand Siphon just makes it happen. Gold Katana picked up. Purple Nunnies. Vermilion. 5-1 did not opt out to go into that Romy Yang due to the Moonbane there, and chose the Draco Storm as a result. DRG won their realm, right, as we saw, but to the extension. OUG, 4 eliminations still. Yu is not healing up whatsoever, looking for that kill against Zhao Hu. Crossbow bolt, hits it, gets a kill. Solo for XG9 HQ though, that's tough. And then OUGU caught into this entirety of a semicircle. And back dodges, doesn't have anything to his name to protect himself except for a V2 from the king. And you can see SS is just trying to keep the pressure going here. Kakaxi is getting his position outright, you know, out pushed. A dreadful wail revealed as the king looks for kill number 6. This is tough for XCG, man. Even though Jianan was able to get the 4 seconds of no damage to essentially be taken, or very small amount of damage, 99% mitigation. We're looking at these Velocity Untold releases from water against you. Nice dodge. Focus slide, though. Big time. RMB is confirmed. Ooh, nice F1. Oh, the king found, the SS found the RMB, though. Oh, Yu's really going to be going up against this nice Takeda ultimate because it's back up and an SS taking full position against water. But this is going to be where water kind of falls, I think. Even with the Velocity Untold. Free Takeda pushes ran and free RMBs, and that's going to be it. 7 eliminations, 116 points for, or 8 eliminations for OUG. And they're still not done because, you know, John Adams in the background. And now we're going to see DRG versus 521, Draco Storm versus Vermillions. And Pampy is, you know, they're low. They get caught out of the heal circle from that. And I don't think they're going to have much time to survive. I mean, the heal circle is there, but, you know, even with Unique's ultimate at that point, DRG... that was just a... Wait, was that a carry moment? Whose Merciless Havoc was that? Well, Wushin had the silence on Unique. Staggered from the... Oh, Draco Storm actually comes through. DRG. Unique is still there. Has F... No, he already down on the F Wisp, but a Takeda Furin from Pampy actually knocks them all back. Moonlight's down on the dumps. Wushin purely died, I think, because of Draco Storm. Because this is the first Draco Storm strike, right? Right? And that comes out. Gets pushed back. Another Draco Storm strike. Boom, dies. And then Unique goes ahead and pushes this through while Pampy is like to get a fear and push and then kills off WFZ. So 521 comes out here on top. They burn the Vermillions and they have Soblums here for rotation for ultimates. I'm not sure who's going to take priority. Most likely Pampy. He's waiting out the duration. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh no, they're going to separate it. Okay. Just waiting that one out. I don't know, meaning they're saving it for Rum Yang for later on. I'm not sure. I'm gonna double check. But BBE are making their way towards the Servants' Grounds. I'm not sure there's much chances here. XGG actually found was with Jianan, you know, still in soul form after the defeat. DRG is still in soul form, right? Still, even DRG is still in soul form. XGG now spawning back in. Utilizing the Vermillions and now are entering into Servants' Grounds where BBE are like, oh, hey, Rishi, come back. And that was a huge separation for the team where it almost cost at least some teams some push to happen. If Tumulch had ultimate there, oh man, it would have been over. If Kakaxi had ultimate, they would have pushed that big time. But the problem is Romy Yang depletion for BBE is not idealistic. 5 eliminations so far. 45 seconds. We're gonna look into the Romy Yang fight because it was against BBE. XGG lost their first roam though, yeah. So, or they lost their Vermilion Birdsman pretty early on, so they'll know exactly who they're kind of going off against if they see the weapon selection. There's gonna be an Octa Slash Blade from Jianan. This is gonna be crucial here probably against BBE's Roishishi here. Yeah, not even. That's just straight neutral damage, straight RMB chase. You can see it coming out. Element to the RMB and then RMB from Jianan to allow for Kakaxi's RMB from his pole sword and then LB again from NIHQ. Actually, it's kind of crazy. How long was that round going for? Because Roichishi didn't even have ultimate this whole entire time into that fight, into that round. That's tough. Okay, so that's actually really tough because they came in here without an ultimate for Roishishi and Kakashi used ultimate, but it was a bit too late there. Now, onto Daylily Meadow, we are going to see XGG find DRG off to the corner of this area. Romy Yang Part 2 is going to happen here, Electric Boogaloo. While GG is up around 521's position, BPE is looking to kind of congress towards there, as well as KLA just hiding out. You got to remember, KLA are rocking... they're rocking a specific build here. Let's take a look and see in this fight because GG just found kill off of 521 Pompey. They find CGS in the position of he been low. Unique can get cut out for RMB spam. Nice parry from CGS against Yin. Finding an ultimate or finding a res in the middle of the circle is kind of crazy. But the enemies on the tree line. KLA are still in the tree line. 17S just came through here to just back off as BBE kind of come through. Finding this Moore's Blessing. OUG, Sleepwalker, or WBG up against one another. Blue armor and 2 purples? No, straight blue armors for WBG still, man. 5 eliminations and no purples? Weird. Let's see if WBG is successful with this one, though. Nice delay, nice denial right there with the Dreadful Whale. F1 coming out against the King as you look towards it. Slash comes out here. R&B isn't confirmed, but the Wind Blast will keep him propelled. WBG Sleepwalker finds himself caught in there. He only has 3 dashes, I should say. Two more Fury and Blast coming out here for OUG, but I don't know. The King is kind of dangerous right here. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. A-Shot gets eliminated though from WBG. This is tough. Freeze to freeze back to back. Nice freeze. Confers a horizontal with the nunchucks. Has no dashes in time because of the ultimate duration expiring. A hold check horizontal coming out from the King. He just waited. He waited for the rollout, and he got himself caught into that uppercut with the blue focus. Not uppercut, but the blue focus horizontal that allows you to go straight across and up. Yeah, big time. And I think GG's loss is happening in just a moment here for this position, for this spot. I mean, I don't know where KLA went. I'll have to be 100% honest. I don't know if they dipped out. So he just gets killed out here, though, from that cannon shot. DRG win the Romy Yang. It's KLA, bro. 2 eliminations. Why didn't they ambush? I don't know. Maybe because of the Mystic Might. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't push. But BBE have full ults. DRG walking out this Romy Yang like Victory Champions Royale. There's 3 Mystic Mights on the field in succession, so no one's not going to not find anyone. But you see KLA gets found out here by 5-2. Ooh, no, 5-2-1 got found out by KLA. My mistake. And they're quick with it, too. This is the V2. Remember what I said? Like, we don't see this often, so I'm not sure they're holding out for endgame for, like, a 2-second stun. Like, a 2-second stun can make or break the difference because they can't use skills, they can't grapple and anything. It's just like a full send into a full hard CC move. Where the enemy opponent won't be pushed as far rather than... if they're in CC state, they don't get pushed out as far. Like, you can see it with the test enchant, like how an R&B can, like, not push them back or knock them down. That's the case scenario. But we'll have to see. Night HQ holds a jabbing release on an A-Shao. Uses his ultimate to push him back from his own F3. Sleepwalker finds that ultimate cast and knock back Night HQ. But Night HQ still finds his dodge. A-Shao looking to hold on slashes. He hits those shots. He hits those slashes, but the F3 from the Kurumi is keeping him alive. And Night HQ uses his Fury and pushback to get some heal back and pressure off. Sleepwalker stuck inside of the circle. Night HQ just keeping those jabbings going. He's got 1 Fury left. Nice dash, but Sleepwalker's denied. And there's Kakaxi finding the kill off of A-Shao. Now, another jabbing. He has 2 more, actually. He actually has 2 more Furins. DRG Moonlight trying to get a hard stopper kick on him. That would have been impeccable. Night HQ now into moving his stanchion move. Ooh. Shadow almost made a mistake there, I think. Close. But they find WBG's by G, and that's going to be it for WBG so far. Actually, no. We do see Sleepwalker looking for a res against A-Shao, and if no one stops us, A-Shao does not have Vermilion Birds, or does not have Yang depletion. So we got 80 seconds for Sleepwalker to find some Soul Bloom somewhere. But they're up against DRG, who do have full ultis readily available, and Sleepwalker just gets right into the zone. Gets parried. Hard stopper kick's gonna deny anything. Nice parry, double parry from Sleepwalker. And a full nunny stab. F2 recast hits him, but he falls right beneath the rock. You're gonna see another horizontal throw coming out here from Sleepwalker. And then the R&B, the gold focus is gonna push them back. They're gonna look for an R&B fan, and he's just making this rotation happen easier than it can be. But he gets caught to the LMB blue focus, and there's LMB's. That was a close push from Sleepwalker. I'm not gonna lie. This man almost came back with that nunny stab. That would have been a secure deal, but the F2 recast from Wushin was just enough. If he had ultimate, different story. But that's how usually all fights go. If ultimate, different story. Like Roy Shishi inside the Romy Yang. If he had ultimate, he would have won the second Romy Yang for his team. Put him in a good position. But we'll have to see. Night HQ gets caught into that whiz throw. That's not good. He has defense buff, though, as his Kurumi is keeping it up. R3, yep, there it is. Right click to get the 99%. Night HQ. Oh, no. Dangerous precedence. Caught into the burst arrow, too. Nice freeze from Moonlight. That's going to be a hard stopper kill right there, immediate. No chance for res because of the Romiang depletion. Yeah, Moonlight still has 3 dashes here. Looks towards Roshishi, who's dropping in here. It looks like he went to a freeze towards the escape route and almost got into a burst arrow, but he's keeping the movement going. He's keeping it going. Kakashi finds gets himself parried, but he does have Romiang depletion too, so this could be it for XCG. I'm not sure. Xiaonan, is he safe? Is he safe all right? I don't know. He's still in the game, though. Roshishi looks towards Ben. He sees his teammate get eliminated. F1 doesn't stop the Dreadful in time with the gold focus, and that's going to be a kill confirmation for OUG. And this is their how many kills? 16 kills, 128 points in one day. Golly. Actually, golly moment. Moonlight going to be seeing about this Furin and uses F2 in response, and there's another 2 Furins ready for use, so he just sees about this lockdown. There it is. F2 recast out for Wushin here for the win. Let's take a look and see. And F2 gets denied. Never mind, because it looks like the ultimate cast just came through just in time. Ultimate from Wushin could be crucial here for confirming kills off the king. Yu finds another chance here to disable DRG, and that's a Dreadful Whale. That's going to put Wushin in Mortal Defiance mode, and that is going to be consumed. And bro, how the heck are these guys catching these many kills, bro? This is nuts. 18 eliminations. OUG are not coming out to play. Last season, they did pretty phenomenal. I think they won last season in terms of summer. But TE came out victorious overall. Oh. Keeping Snack in the zone. Longsword stab, there's no value towards it. That's actually feels bad for Snack. Not only does he find a soul have to detach, right? But he actually finds a longsword stab. And he also gets knocked down to the staggers and the bow shots and the focus slide. 19 eliminations for OUG. Brother. Bro, who allowed these guys to get propelled? Gonna have to see this. F1. Oh, wait, you. What are you doing? You left behind, bro. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. What's you doing here? And a swap for a purple spear. Actually, Heartstopper? I don't know. I don't know. No, he doesn't have a Heartstopper. I'm not sure. Wait, what's that one? Juggernaut? Yeah, Juggernaut. Okay. I had to make sure. I was like, oh, what the heck is that? But let me take a look at this Jade, because if that's a Skyforce, right? Like the first one? Checking. I'm double checking. No Skyforce whatsoever. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's a Skyforce. First one's Skyforce. Second one is a soul release. So he gets a chance. He resets his skill. And I don't know. I don't think soul release works anymore with the V3 Cicada. I'll have to double check that. That's for testing. But if it does, yikers for V3. Moonbane. You hate to see it. It's kind of funny though. V2 KLA is still in the game. Who just got launched up? No one got launched up. Iran is getting pelted. Oh. Go. Yeah, he needs a teammate to kind of finish that one off, and that Moonbane is not going to say hi. Gold armor, gold katana. Jade selection there is... If I'm quick with it, because I like to find those symbols and match them up. Earthshaker. Well, not much value, but Ben looks to kind of open up this chest for himself. If he gets his gold armor, this is massive value. I don't think anyone can kind of stop this though with his ultimate being available unless they're attempting themselves. So Ben will go to the sky and just use this as a reset tool. He doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. He almost got caught to that secondary Moonbane too. Only has 2 armor powders. Can't do anything about this. SS and OUG, they're already hunting. Shoot. Xiaonan getting caught into that bow shot into the fire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So many players fighting in the Moonbane like it's nobody's business. Like, what's going on here? Ah. All right. Ben is going to catch himself in a predicament, of course. We saw that one coming a mile away once he got caught to that first Moonbane Blast, and SS was right behind him. But this is OUG's 20th kill, yeah. So that's their 20th kill. 3rd game plus 20 kills. I don't even want to think about what's going to happen here. Yu finds another Soul Bloom here. Denies anyone from being able to pick it up. And they find gear off of Xiaonan's body. Off of XCG. And it's tough. Really is. KLA, though, making it work. V2 could happen, and it could delete any one of these players if they're fast enough, especially if they're on ground duty and they can't shift, they can't do nothing. But Tesla Ultimate happens, when the Tesla Ultimate denies any of these guys any pressure they can kind of uphold towards. And you're going to see 17S is trying to do this right here, right now, against the King. There it is. Like I said, you only have enough time. There's the F3. King is gone. And OUG, SS looking to try to go for the rest. Nice parry. Dual wield sap initiated, baby. He's going to look for it. And Uchen Port to deny the kill. And SS finds a quick res position, or reset position, as Yu is also resetting. And this is the tree that KLA is on, right? Yu is like, yo, let me fight you guys real quick. Let me take a fear and push you guys into the zone. QGG looks towards the V3 or F3, but he gets caught out here with that R&B slam. That's going to be, what, 200, 500 HP that he's losing right now from the zone tick damage alone. Got some Merciless Havoc, though. ZXE putting in work here against Yu. Yu did not dodge that in time. Gets the LMB. F1 from CXE. This is a free kill unless he has more Defiance, which I don't think he does. So it's going to be pistol shot to the pistol. Why didn't you kill? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're griefing. Was F1 up? No, F1 was not up, bro. About to just pick up the snack up the kill. Bro, was F1 up? Yo, F1 was not up. Heck, you can even see that bright as day. Why didn't he go for that kill with an R&B? That blows my mind. That actually blows my mind. You get eliminated from Battle Yaran as it comes out. SS has his purple armor back up again, but he is left into the dirt. Maybe Kaboom does not catch him. This bout is 9 eliminations, now 10, and they finish off CXZ. With that, KLA is still in the game. Huchen still with that port. I think. No, definitely not with that port. But SS is just trying to buy some time into the sky. SS works to the other side of the circle. Contra grapples, and this is going to be a base of just trying to catch a one player, but you know, one grapple left for XS, and that's it. There you go. It's done. So he's on ground unit duty. He's going to use a tree to his advantage. Jump LMB span, throws a whisk throw, and tries to use it for a reset to shifting out to R&Bing, and then you can see him get to the tree, but that's it. Zone damage is going to kill him off, and it's going to be about his kill 11. KLA's QGG works for second placement. Should he be giving these guys the necessary kill? Dependence. They would have found him anyway, so he just took this time of going Merciless Havoc, and that's it. F3's up for FQGG. Gets contact cannon shots. And that's going to be the end of round 6. The Burn's going to kill off. Peak can get the elimination. Bada comes out here for placement. OUG's out here for the win, for MVP. And then as they pack up, let's take a look at over the scoreboard as it comes out for this round. A 28-point game. 3rd round placement. So a 1.3 multiplier. And then 28 points game score as a result. 2 ranking points. And then off of this point, 20.8 for Bauda. DRG with 16.6, 12.3 for KLA. BBE with 11.9, 9.9 for XCG. WBG for 6.5, 4.5 for 521. GG with a 3.8, 3 for JJH. JT with 2, and a 1.6 for FPX. So a lot, you know, finally a game where there's no zeros, which is good. Shout out to Thunder Robot. And this is going to be our MVP. This time, SS. Dragon Light Might, but he was using that pole sword, bro. Crazy. Damage without weapon, 2,000. What the? What happened? Damage without weapon, 2,000. Bro, if I had $1 for every time I saw the MVP with an MVP with damage without weapon in the top 3 stats, I see $2. I don't know how he got away with that. Well, he has 16 kill participation, 12 on kills, 4 on assists. And focus slide with that pole sword was it. That was kind of his main basis. And funnily enough, even with Dead rounds, even with Rupture Gale Orb and Burn, he still didn't use cannon nor pistol. And it was just that was his main basis of damage. Our standings kind of come out here on top. Let's take a look at the standings as it comes through. OUG with a 135.8 day. 135.8 day. 46 in game 3, 30.6 in game 5, and 28 in game 6. And that's like all values. 73 for DRG, BBE with 58.5, 54.7 for J Team, and then 50.1 for FPX, 49.6 for GG, and then for the that's top 6. What about bottom 6? Your word? Bottom 6? No, bottom 6, bro. That's it. Well, we're gonna have to take that into consideration. But with that being said, that's the end of NBPL. Make sure you are for the week for week 2 day 1 trios. Hopefully I can get day 2 sometime soon, and then we'll work on that one for the upcoming future. But with that, my name is Severio. I'll check you guys later. And with that, any comments, any suggestions like that nature, please let me know. I'll be here. Shoot me a message on Discord. Like I said, I got feedback, and I'll try to incorporate as much as possible, unless I'm just doing this on the position that I'm like, dang, you know. But other than that, thank you guys. See you next time. What?